Good morning and welcome. You join us for this match between India and Pakistan. I'm Mike Atherton, and with me in the commentary box today is Mel Jones, Ali Mitchell, Ian Healy, and the Silver Fox himself, David Gower.
Certainly a coin toss to win. You'd have batted every day of the week and twice on Sundays. Certainly feels like there's a lot of runs in the wicket.
Here we go, first ball of the match. Nothing better than getting a game started and hearing the sound of leather on willow. Malone has the ball in hand and will get us underway. Hopefully there'll be some swing and bounce with this new ball early on.
Some adjustments to the field.
The umpire signals that we're ready to go. First ball of the innings about to be bowled.
Yep.
Doesn't beat the infield. There'll be one run here for them.
Immediately underway with some runs.
A new batter always likes to feel bat on ball early on as they bring a bit of energy to the crease. Super piece of timing.
That went all the way up toward the grandstand for four, driven away nicely.
They shouldn't get too discouraged with that last ball. The first step as a bowler is to get the batter playing, which they've managed. If they can find the right spot, the reward will eventually come.
Well, that was a really solid shot. Read the length early to get onto the front foot, and that raced away for four.
Afridi, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Brilliant diving stop.
That was a desperate dive. Every chance he was gone without it.
Brilliant bowling. Having got the edge the previous ball, they now know the areas they need to be hitting.
Yep. No.
They make it home, but there should never have been the chance for a run out in the first place.
Catch it.
Nice shot.
Off the front foot, hit it with all the power and elegance of a batter, right at the top of their game.
End of the over. 15 runs coming from it. India are none for 15. Ashraf coming on, obviously hoping the pace will cause some trouble.
Yep.
Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
Yep.
Great shot. At least one on offer. That's one. Couldn't ask for an easier catch.
It's the wicket they so desperately wanted. They've removed a real threat before they could get going.
New batter comes to the crease. Never an easy time to come in after the fall of a wicket.
Yeah. No.
Quick onto that in the infield.
A bit of a mix-up. They'll need to improve their communication.
Wow, that's missed the lot.
Let it come right under their eyes, but just didn't quite time it.
Yeah.
Nicked it, but that's going all the way.
Nothing really wrong with the delivery. Got onto the front foot and found the space to get that one to the boundary.
It can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes you just got to accept it and move on.
The captain's going to change things around in the field.
Yeah, yeah.
They'll get at least one. What great reactions. Brilliant catch close in.
Oh dear, it's been a poor innings under pressure, and now they've got the key batter out cheaply.
It's a long way to walk out here just to walk straight back. They'll just want to get this first one behind them and then push on.
That's a tough call for the bowler. I thought that was there to be hit.
That's 4. No one at third man to stop it.
That was impressive. Just let the ball do all the work, really, and just hits a late cut to the boundary.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket will come. Misses everything.
Beautiful, slower delivery. Just hitting air on that. That was just too good.
That's great fielding. That ball was flying.
Onto the front foot and punched it nicely. Would have hoped to find the rope.
Singh ready to face their first ball. Really needs to settle quickly and see if they can get the ball into the gaps. Super shot that.
Picked up 4 with a lovely shot off the front foot.
Boundary off the last ball. What's to come off this delivery, I wonder? That's mistimed. It's gone high. Should be gone.
Singh got it into the gap and the ball did the rest. Brilliant shot.
I'd like to see them aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms.
Yep.
Not taken. A boundary, but not a convincing one.
Pushed onto the front foot and presented the full face of the bat.
Malone ends what has been a tidy over. Just needed to top it off with a wicket. Drives and misses everything.
Surely that's got to be called a wide. It's completely out of reach.
Time to keep the pressure on now. Great last ball to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot.
Yep.
Timed that brilliantly.
That ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward on the front foot is ridiculous. A few moves made in the field.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have been really happy with that last shot.
Yep.
There'll be runs here.
Exquisitely done on the front foot. A gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
Fantastic catch.
Well, this is a fantastic wicket. Kept the runs down. Really didn't get settled. Looked to be in trouble, sadly, for most of the knock.
Straight to the fielder.
No runs on that occasion. Got into position nicely, just too early on the shot. Couldn't find a gap.
beaten on the drive.
That's a great take. Needed a big stretch to prevent any runs.
End of the over. 7 runs coming from it. India are 3 for 45. Malone from the river end. Afridi, the left-arm pace bowler, is coming into the attack from the river end.
Oh, nice.
Didn't hit that well. Very late playing that shot. Had to pull off the big dive to save some certain runs. Did it very well, did the keeper.
Oh, nice bowling.
I'd say it was the right shot to choose, but it was just timed badly. Just couldn't get the drive away.
Well placed, should get a single.
Yep.
Ease through the field. There'll be runs here.
Bowler. No.
And they're away and nicely off the mark.
Yep.
Nice shot. Runs possible. Afridi has really kept the pressure on in this over. Just needs to maintain the momentum going forwards.
Yep.
Edge, unplayable. That's just outrageous.
The big wicket is gone. Never really looked comfortable, and now they have to start the long walk back.
Difficult period as they come to the wicket. They'll take plenty of time to set themselves up before facing their first ball.
Yep. Keeper.
A couple on offer here.
That was a solid shot. Driven off the front foot. Fantastic cricket shot. Probably deserved more from it.
Yep.
Couldn't get it through the field.
Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot and good running.
Go the stumps. Missed the straight ball.
The trudge back to the pavilion. A good start, but that's all they've managed. They did the hard work and threw it away in the end.
A big opportunity. They've worked hard in recent weeks. They should have the confidence to build an innings and get big runs on the board.
Yep.
Gone. Another one goes. 2 wickets in 2 balls, and they're on a roll now.
Well, that is a disappointing end. No score. Threw the bat at it and ended up with a nice take. A batter of this quality shouldn't be doing that.
Wait.
Can't get that outside the ring field.
Not a great delivery. Got it full and lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
Ashraf doing really well to keep the pressure on these two. Another good over of bowling. 3 extra fielders are now allowed outside the circle.
Bit of a change up in the field now.
Hey. Yes.
Great work behind the stumps. Save some runs with that dive.
Yep. Keeper!
I, for one, reckon that second run was on, but clearly the batters knew better.
Yeah.
And with that, they're off the mark.
Yep. Wait on.
Finds the fielder with that shot.
The captain making some adjustments to the field here.
Yep.
End of the over, a good one in terms of keeping the batters quiet. Just needed to take a wicket to make it an excellent one. Rabada, the pace bowler, coming into the attack.
Yep.
Well, they were moving quick between the wickets. I thought for a moment they were going to go again. In the end, I reckon that would have been just too risky.
Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring.
Not a great delivery, got it full, and lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
Gone, played all around it.
A trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end. For someone with such batting skills, this goes down as a fail.
Coming to the wicket, they'll be looking to play within the V early and expand as they get settled.
Hey, nice bowling.
Just can't seem to get the ball away. That's the third dot.
Yep.
That gets things going. Just nice to get settled, start to get your first runs.
Oh, yes, nice bowling.
A bit of frustration after that shot. Went after it, but just couldn't lay a bat on it.
End of the over. India are 7 for 59.
Hey, nice.
A big swing and a miss. Completely deceived by the lack of pace on that delivery. a tough call for the bowler. I thought that was there to be hit.
Yep. No, no, no!
Good piece of fielding to stop some runs.
Thought about a single, decided against it, and probably for the better.
Yep.
Flew away with pace. Brilliant timing.
Jumped all over the slower ball, only gave them more time to see it and make sure of it.
A boundary off the last ball. Is it a sign they're trying to push the run rate?
Yep.
Edge. Amazing delivery.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller, and they've been put away.
Let's see if they can get the ball up into the slot like before. So crucial to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure.
Yep.
Driven off the front foot. Fantastic cricket shot. Probably expected more there.
Waiting.
Doesn't beat the infield.
A little late on that. No runs scored.
Good bowling. Kept it nice and tight and made it hard to score runs.
Hey, nice.
Just need to settle down. The timing's off. These deliveries are there to be hit. Time for cool heads.
Yep.
Confusion written on the batters' faces. A mix-up that almost led to a run-out.
Yep.
Cuts that off well in the infield. There'll be one run here for them. Nicely played.
Lovely shot. Gets on the drive, just powers that over the boundary. Wonderful timing.
Tried for something a bit different the last ball. The captain shouldn't mind that. If they get it right, they might just get the wicket.
Yep.
Huge appeal.
Hey, nice bowling.
Big shout. Khan, the left armer, is coming on to bowl from the river end.
Yep.
Great shot. At least one on offer.
Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
Yep, yep.
Very quick out there, managing to stop it and preventing 4 runs. Nice
Yep.
shot.
Well, that was just textbook. Finds the space and power to lift that ball over the top, and it just keeps going.
Yep.
Edged it.
Keep it in.
Brilliant bowling. Having got the edge the previous ball, they now know the areas they need to be hitting.
A little late on that, no run scored.
Out. Good catch, close to the ground.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
The team will be after a positive innings from this batter. A great opportunity to come in and put some runs on the board.
The captain's going to change things around in the field.
Edge. What a ball. Simple as you like. Didn't bother to look at more than one delivery in the over.
That was a very good knock in the end. I'm sure a few more runs would have been better, but it's been a good innings.
Misses everything.
That's a great catch. Needed a big stretch to prevent any runs.
A wonderful delivery to get the edge. You've got to keep hammering away at that spot time and again.
Unable to get the scoreboard moving.
Quick onto that in the infield.
It was a nice looking shot, full and in the slot, just couldn't find the gap.
Wow, that's missed the lot.
Not a great shot in the end. Practices the shot again. Just need to keep their head down now.
Really good over. Takes a wicket, keeps it tight. Somehow they've got to find the boundaries. Malone, the right-arm medium bowler, is coming into the attack from the river end.
Wait there.
Floated that one up, hit well, but couldn't beat the field.
Gone right through the defences. They've been bundled out for not many at all. The bowlers have done their job, just need the batting to finish it off. The openers will be keen to knock off these runs quickly. Not a huge total to chase down. The bowlers will need to make early inroads if they're to make it interesting. Didn't get anywhere near the first ball of the innings.
Good runs, good shot, first ball of the innings.
drives and misses everything. Loud shout. Beaten on the drive.
Bit of a wild delivery. I'd have been calling that wise, but, well, the umpire didn't agree with me. Had to pull off the big dive to save some certain runs. Did it very well, did the keeper.
Gone. Excellent catch, close to the bat.
It's the sort of dismissal that sees the momentum swing back to the bowler. Gone, but not for many.
Ashraf comes out to bat in a bit of form, but it'll be interesting to see how they go today.
Yep.
A little bit of confusion out in the middle, but they've got back quickly. No harm done. Both batters survive.
Khan is new to the crease. They'll be keen to field bat on ball early on.
Wait.
Fine placement and enough timing to get that ball away to the boundary.
Going with pace now. Great shot.
It drifted onto the onside, helped into the gap and down to the boundary.
Sharma, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. A good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball, and it'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Well placed, should get a single. A beauty, brilliant catch.
Well, they lose the second wicket. It's a long way back to the sheds, and you can tell they're not happy with that dismissal.
With the fall of that wicket, the new batter comes out to the crease. They're quick to take guard and face up. That's right out of the middle of the bat.
Avoided the fielders, 1 bounce and 4. Fantastic shot.
It can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes you just got to accept it and move on.
Umpire signals wide. Such a poor delivery. Really need to work out what actually went wrong there.
Really? That's just wasting everyone's time.
How's that? Nice.
Strong appeal. Nice shot, runs possible.
Keeper.
Pakistan weren't given much of an opportunity, a very tidy over. Singh from the river end.
Overstepping, just a little too eager on that delivery.
Singh will be disappointed with that previous delivery. not up to their normal standards.
Yep.
Thick edge. Straight to the fielder. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great last ball to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot.
Yep.
Ease through the field. There'll be runs here.
Yeah. No. Yep. No.
Misses. That's so close to a run out. Really should have been hit from there.
The risk isn't worth it for just a single. In the end, a good decision by the batters.
No shot offered. Can't get that outside the ring field.
Not a great delivery. Got it full and lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
Yeah.
They'll get at least one.
Keeper.
End of the over, and again it's a good one for the bowling side, not letting batters build any momentum. Deceived by the slower one.
It was an excellent change of pace. Khan not picking up on it at all.
Hit that hard, nailed it.
Saw it from the moment it left the hand, latched onto it and given the full treatment.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder after the boundary. Right off the middle of the bat.
There was a bit of width on that and they've climbed into the shot to send it up and over for 6.
There'll be runs here.
A little bit short, not horribly short, moves the feet well and the hands even better.
Khan has got the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits. Unplayable, no reward, flying to the boundary.
Nothing really wrong with the delivery. Got onto the front foot and found the space to get that one to the boundary.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key.
Yep.
Good pickup,
No!
big chance.
Exquisitely done on the front foot. A gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
Well, that was another good over. You can see the frustration growing on the batters. The left-arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the river end.
Wait.
Finds the fielder with that shot.
Yeah, yeah. No.
Well, that would have been a very risky run. The right call was made in the end.
Yes.
That's
nice
a
ball.
great take. Needed a big stretch to prevent any runs.
It's getting to where this is becoming a problem. It's obvious it isn't out, but they appeal anyway.
Great work behind the stumps. Save some runs with that dive.
Nicked it. Big appeal. Taken. A really good one too.
So that's the third wicket down. Not a happy person walking off the field. There's a real feeling of disappointment.
A lot of pressure coming to the crease. Not had the best of weeks leading up to this game, and will want to show everyone their strength. Good bit of timing there.
Off the front foot, hit it with all the power and elegance of a batter right at the top of their game.
End of the over. 7 runs coming from it. Pakistan are 3 for 49. A new bowler is coming into the attack.
Yep. Keeper.
Edge.
Yep.
Unplayable.
Oh, good running. It needed to be as well. That's probably a lot closer than they expected.
Let's see if they can get the ball up into the slot like before. So crucial to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Immaculate timing there.
Just sheer power off the back foot. Don't need to worry about running.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have been really happy with that last shot.
Yep.
There'll be 1 run here for them.
Some adjustments to the field.
Loud appeal.
Yep.
That's right off the meat of the bat.
Hit that so hard. Pressed forward, got the body shape right and launched it. One for the textbook.
With the completion of that over, we see the fielding restrictions finish. 3 more fielders can be moved outside the circle.
Yes, nice bowling.
Well, that's perhaps a little harsh. I felt it wasn't that wide.
Right out of the middle of the bat.
A fantastic shot off the back foot, really well timed. Everyone just had to stand, watch and admire.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket will come. Saw that early. No one's catching that. Great shot.
The fielder could only pick that up off the boundary rope, punch that away through the covers with exquisite timing. I think that's called for the front foot, not by much, but that doesn't matter.
You're looking for anything when it comes to a free hit as a batter. Just need to wait on it. Couldn't get it through the field. Could be close.
Short and wide, did well to get some bat on that.
Nice bowling.
A good piece of bowling there. A little bit of pace off the delivery, and the batter is all at sea.
Catch it.
Yep, head over the ball. Great shot. That's racing away.
Found the gap with ease. Wasn't the worst ball you'll see, but it still raced to the rope.
A boundary off the last ball. Is it a sign they're trying to push the run rate?
Yes, nice bowling.
Yep, could be gone. If only they had hit.
Surely that's got to be called a wide. It's completely out of reach.
16 runs added there. Pakistan are 3 for 79. Going with spin now. Timed that brilliantly.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was absolutely no point in chasing that.
You can see how good this pitch can be for batting. You want the player coming forward, but it's a tight margin. Only a touch full and put away. Super piece of timing.
Well, it's a case of blink and you miss it with this innings. 50 brought up, and what a devastating passage of play it's been.
It's been a great over so far. 2 boundaries from it. Runs coming very easily.
Wait. Yeah.
And that marks the end of the match. Pakistan complete a decisive victory in this match. Thank you very much for joining us.
Extremely comfortable win, just so brilliant on so many levels. You cannot compete with that level of skill shown. It was a masterclass.
Well, that was a really one-sided contest.